Hey, welcome back to another Coco video. In this video, I'm kinda trying a new type video where I just speak my thoughts out with minimal editing and no script. So I just want to explain my point of view on Persona 3 Reload and why it's a bad remake. Do note that I'm purely talking about it as a bad remake and not as a bad game. I do think it's a bad game, but that's not what we're here to discuss. So first of all, I think it's crucial to understand what makes a remake good and what makes it bad. So you gotta understand what even is a remake. So I made this handy little PowerPoint presentation here to understand ports, remasters, and remakes. First, we'll start with a basic description of each one. Port, a basic conversion of a game to a new platform with mostly one-to-one assets. Remaster, conversion with big number of pre-made assets but still the same base and code. And remake, almost everything completely redone from scratch. Okay, let's start with ports. Ports are basically the same game adapted to run on a different platform with minimal or no changes to content or visuals, with the benefits usually being expanding the audience to new platforms, preserving the original experience with lower development costs and time. Let's see some good examples of ports. First, we got Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Honestly, I could put any Wii U port from Nintendo here and it would be the same thing, but I chose Hyrule Warriors because Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition combines all the content from the previous version, the Wii U version and the 3DS version, and I think it adds some new content too. So it's just a good port. It's pretty much the same game with better frame rate, better resolution, and on Switch with all the content. Then we got Undertale. I put the Switch version here, but it's honestly all of them. So let's see what makes the Undertale port special. Here, this is the dog shrine. This is in the PS4 and PS Vita versions. You can donate to the dog to add the new items to the shrine, and you can like get items and stuff. Then this is the Xbox version. It's the casino, which is pretty much the same thing as the dog shrine, but you can gamble. It's like cool. I love gambling. It's awesome. Then we got the Switch version. In the Switch version, you don't donate anything. You don't gamble, but you get a special boss, which is right there. It is right there. It is there. It is right there. You go in there and you fight the boss. You fight Mad Mimiu. I have not actually fought the boss. I don't know if you get who's the boss. So like that's cool and stuff, you know. That is a good part. That's a good part. I didn't mention it here, but there's also borders, like the game. It has borders, which are like cool and stuff. Okay, now let's see bad example of ports. First, you got Nier Automata. This is specifically the PC version. If you know about Nier Automata PC version, you would know that it used to be ass. I think it's better now, but it's still not very good. Bad frame rate, bad everything. It's not very great. You gotta mod it to make it run decently. Even now, you generally want to mod it to make it look better and run better. Then we got Chrono Trigger. Now, this is specifically the Steam version of Chrono Trigger, but not now. This is when it first came out, and I don't think I have to explain it because just look at this shit. Just look at this shit. They just applied a fucking filter. They just applied a fucking filter and it was forced. It was fucking forced. You could not disable the shit. Nowadays you can't disable it and it would look the same as the left bit. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Why did they do this? Why did they think this was a good idea? It looks like ass. This is shit. This is garbage. Anyways, remasters. Remaster pretty much original game, but it's updated with improved visuals, audio, as in remastered soundtrack, and performance. The core game is pretty much the same thing, and enhances the original with modern polish, I guess, and appeals to the original players, and I guess some new ones. And it like brings old games to like new standards and shit. And they don't cost that much because they don't cost that much. They're not very risky. Like they're like the medium choice for like most games, I guess. Well, there's some games that They should remaster, but like, oh no, let's remake actually. And they shouldn't, but whatever. That's not what we need to talk about. Now let's see good examples of remasters. First we got fucking Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick. I love this remaster. I love this. This remaster changed my life. It changed my life, man. I fucking love this remaster. It was Game of the Year, man. It's true. Game of the Year 2023. Go check this Ghost Trick remaster. For sure. Was it 2022? It was 2023. I think it's 2023. 2023. Anyways. And then the other one is Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Another remaster that changed my life also. We love remasters in this house. So let's see the Ghost Trick remaster. It's like the Ghost Trick remaster doesn't really do that much. It's just kind of the original game, but you see the original game already have 3D models, but because of the TS print, they look pixelated, which were good. They did look good. They look great. But since they did this, they look at home when they just uncompressed. It doesn't look out of place. It looks great. Everything's just enhanced, and the remastered the camera crew is also great. It's basically a basic remaster. Not a basic, I mean perfect remaster. It's great. It's great. You should play it. You should play Ghost Trick remaster. It's great. All the original version. Ghost Trick is just great, man. And there's a definitive edition of Xenoblade. So see, the main issue with Xenoblade in Wii is that the character models were kinda, you know, very low poly and low res. They don't look bad. They just don't look that great, you know. So definitive edition just makes it better. They just make it look better. But it also improves a lot of things too. Like this is the old AI versus the new AI UI. The old UI versus the new UI. The old UI had charm and it looked cool, but the new one is just less cluttered. Like the old one just takes too much space and you can't see shit. The new one, it's like you can actually look at shit, which is better. Everything's just smaller than smaller. It doesn't have to be that big. It didn't have to be that big. I will admit, some people do say, and I do kinda agree, the old one just had more personality. It did. I can't say no. It did do that. It did have more personality. They did remove that in the definitive edition. They could have kept it. Unfortunately, they didn't. But the new one looks nice too. It looks clean. I mean, I feel like that's more important. I feel like that's a bit more important. It adds a lot of content to it. It adds a campaign. I don't know why I didn't include this yet. I feel like that was kind of important. But yeah, it has the entire fucking campaign as an inclusion. Like that's as good of a remaster as it can get. But yeah. Now let's see bad examples. I feel like I don't have to explain this one. You already know. I don't have to explain. So I'm not gonna say anything. You just know. And then we got the SMT3 knocked in. As you remaster and so you see, and the issues with this one are not as bad. Well, like GTA, but you see, it's kind of they should have done more things. It's pretty much a glorified port, but it's a remaster. It even uses a new engine. Like, come on, you guys could have done better. They didn't update the soundtrack. It's still very compressed and shit. The visuals are okay. They added voice acting, which is cool. That is cool. And an update. It was not released. In an update, they added what's it called non-random inheritance. Which is like that is great. Like it should have been there to start. And finally, yeah, you saw this image. You saw this image before. What the fuck was this about? Why did it look like that? Why does it look like that now? I mean, we do know why it looks like that because it doesn't have fog. Like, come on, you guys can have done something. You can have done something, man. Like, you can have done something. Like, why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? I don't know if they fixed this. I don't think they did. but it is not a very good remaster. Admittedly, it is not the greatest, but it does the job. And now let's talk Remake. Remake is pretty much a game rebuilt from ground up. Gameplay might be changed, might be a new battle system even, new graphics, maybe some new story elements, and pretty much kinda to modernize the game. They want to modernize the game. They want to bring it to entirely new audiences, younger ones, you know. And they want to try to bring back the old players too, you know. They want to please everyone, which means they want to fix flaws and limitations of the original, which does not mean removing things. It means fixing things. Okay, now let's see good examples of remakes. First, we got Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. This is a very good remake. It retains the style. It's not the original style, but like it's faithful. It's faithful and it works with the original style. This is a good way to do it. It looks plasticky and stuff, which is kind of what the original game was going for too. They just couldn't do it on original hardware, but they did it now. This is what the original game would have done if it was made that long ago. Well, I mean, what if it would have done now? If it had made it now, this is how it would have looked probably, you know. Then we got Live and Live 2D HD 2D, same thing. This is also a very good remake. It's like, I'll show you in a sec. But first, let's see the Link's Awakening remake. Like, this is, it works. Like, come on, you can't argue this looks bad. It looks good. It looks good. It works. But this is the Live and Live remake. It's just fucking beautiful, man. It's just fucking beautiful. I don't have that much perspective on gameplay and shit. I think it's the same. The new soundtrack is great too. They're both great. Like the new one is also great. You know, they didn't fuck it up, and the visuals look great. It's faithful to the original. The original had limitations. The new one made use of what we have now and made it look this good. This is what you're supposed to do. Now let's see what to not do. First we got Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. Well, this one's it doesn't segue away from my last point, but you know, the Majora Mask is kinda, the issue is not with visuals or anything. The issue is purely with gameplay. They kind of fucked up physics and shit, which is not a great thing. Not a great thing. It's not a great thing. They fucked up things that were really good in the original. You shouldn't fucking do that. This is it's not a terrible remake. You can fix it with mods, I think, and it works well then. But the way that it released, they fucked up some stuff. Then we got the other bad remake is it's really Diamond Shadow though, man. There's it's fucking ugly, man. It's fucking ugly. Like, yes, it gets it. Oh, it's like Link's Awakening. No, that is not what it is. This is too faithful. You can't be too faithful, and this is what too faithful means. This is not what you're supposed to do, and this is not what Pokemon usually does either. What Pokemon usually does, the new remake is supposed to look like the current gen Pokemon game, which this is Heart Gold, Heart Silver, not Soul Silver, and it looks like Diamond and Pearl. This is how Diamond and Pearl looked when it came out. They look the same than the same gen. They're supposed to look the same, like around the same. They're supposed to match. The remake is supposed to match the current gen. It's supposed to look like that. Like, see in the other example, this is Alpha Sapphire, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which wasn't the same gen as XY. This looks like XY, it's slightly better even. It looks better than XY a bit, just a bit. Like, this Pokemon usually tries to match the current gen. That's what it does. This is not what they did here. They just went back. And they didn't go back in a good way. It looks bad. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. It does not look good. It like I don't have to explain. It just doesn't. It's just not good. Like, I don't like how this looks. I don't want to play this game. Like, the game is right. Oh, I like that game look. I want to play that. They're like, come on. Like, it's too faithful to a fault. Like, look at this. Like, what is that? Why is that there? Why is that there? Like, yeah, it's there. It shouldn't have been here. We didn't have to add this. Like, it could have been a stretch out. This was a limitation. It's not supposed to look like that. This was a limitation. You're supposed to surpass these limitations because you can. Well, anyways. Yeah. D-Makes. Okay. This is not entirely relevant, but I do want to discuss D-Makes. D-Makes, obviously, the same game, but they're trying to bring it to a weaker system, so that system can experience the same game. But you have to make some compromises, obviously, but generally it's supposed to be a good game. It's supposed to be a good recreation of the same game. It's supposed to be experienced the same. Well, maybe a little bit worse, but generally you're trying to give the same game. You might do some things, but you want to make the same game. I'll see examples of D-Makes. Well, the obvious one is Persona 3 Portable. I am not very fond of Persona 3 Portable, but I do understand what it's trying to do. What Persona 3 Portable was trying to do is bring the same game to PSP, but they had to make compromises, which were that they had to remove all the fields and had to make it a visual novel style game, which kind of looks cool. It does look cool. I will admit it's kind of cool, but the thing I'm most annoyed about is that it removes all of the animated cutscenes, which was a big loss for Persona 3 especially. Like, it depends a lot on those cutscenes, and the recreations for them were not very great. So I'm not a big fan of that. However, it did add the Femsia route, which kind of makes up for it, because like that's an entirely different experience that you added. They did remove the SFL, so like that's a bit. They did remove something to add something, but like it's not the West. It's not the West. They did what they could. However, perhaps the most infamous remake of all time is fucking Sonic Genesis. This fucking game, man. This fucking game. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Like, this is the original game. This is the Genesis game. This is how it's supposed to look. This is how it is on GBA. This is on GBA, obviously, but you know, this is a footage I could find. So using this, all you see is that it's narrower, it's smaller, the screen is smaller. This is what you can see here. Why is this icon too big? Why is this shit still okay? This one they did compress it, but like this one is kind of big, so like you have made it smaller. You know, you could have zoomed out a little. Could you not have zoomed out a little? It doesn't have something. It doesn't have to be that big. You know, it doesn't have to be that big. Sonic Advance looks fine with the system, by the way. Why did they do this? Why did they do this? And this is not even the worst part. The worst part is that all the physics were fucked up, and all they added a lot of bugs and glitches that weren't there in the start. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? There was no point. There was no fucking point. Why did they do that? Well, anyways, types of remakes. Okay, from this point on, I am making all of this shit up. I'm making all of this shit up. Okay, what I mean by making it up is that I'm not entirely making it up, but rather, this is not something that's like known by people. I made those terms. I made those descriptions. So, let's go. First, we got a replacement remake. What is a replacement remake, you might ask? A remake that renders the original game obsolete or unfavorable in comparison to the new version. I'm speaking kind of like Live a Live on and like Link's Awakening. On that way, you mean that type of remake. Like, let's see examples of a replacement remake. Let's see other examples. First, we got Last of Us Part 1. I have not played any Last of Us, so I don't know if I'm entirely correct, but what I know is that Part 1 is supposed to replace literally all the version of Last of Us 1. Kinda like, it's the same thing, it's just the same game, it's the same fucking game, but it looks better now, it looks better now. But they remade it for some reason, I get a fucking remastered again, but no, well, it's just a remake actually. I don't know why they did that, but it is a replacement remake. There's no reason to play the other version now. You just play this one now. Other ones, I mentioned earlier, Hard Gold, Soul Silver. Like, look. On the right is Crystal, on the left is Hard Gold. Like, it's the same game. It's the same game. It's just better now. It's just better now. There aren't too many versions to play Crystal now. But if you're like a dedicated fan or something, you might want to play Crystal. It doesn't like kill the original version. But just that, if you're a new player, you're gonna play the new one. You're not gonna play the old one. There aren't too many reasons to play the old one. Like, look at this second screenshot. This is the battle system. It looks better now. It looks better now. It's faithful. It's faithful, but reasonably faithful. It's not too faithful. It's reasonably faithful. They didn't change the layout to be like the old one. You know, it's the new one. We're using the new one. This is a new Pokemon game. We're using the new layout, which is not that much different. But you know, it's the same. It's the same game. It's the same game. It's the same damn game. Now let's talk about alternative remakes. What is an alternative remake, you might ask? A remake that joins the original as just another option of playing the game and doesn't replace the original. Like Majora's Mask 3D. It doesn't replace the original because it's very different and changes a lot of gameplay systems. Let's go with other examples of alternative remakes. It's Final Fantasy VII Remake. Do I even have to explain, man? They changed the entire battle system and split the game to 3 parts. That is very different. That is not a replacement. They changed the game entirely. It's a new game. I struggle to even call it a remake, but for the sake of this video, we're calling it remake. We're not gonna split them into like retelling and shit, because I do there are different types, but this is a different category. This is a different comparison, you see. And then we get Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which I also mentioned earlier. But Omega Sapphire, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire are kind of different. It's not the same as Hard Gold Soul Silver. They're very different because they remove some content and they add other content and they change some systems. People aren't too happy about them, but it's different. Also, okay, that kind of doesn't work. I was gonna say that like Hard Gold Soul Silver it was like an upgrade, but there I remember that there was Crystal too. I was gonna make the argument for Omega Ruby and stuff like that, like it's going from Emerald, which was one version, which is perfect. You know, but like that doesn't work. Never mind. So we're not doing that. So okay, let's see. Final Fantasy versus Remake. Yeah, this is very different. This shit's too different. This shit's too different, man. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's just not the same thing, man. It doesn't replace that. Under this the battle system, it used to be ATB. It's now action based, which is completely different. Like, if you played the original, you did not play the remake. If you played the remake, you did not play the original, man. You did not. For replacement remakes, I do think it goes vice versa. Like, you played Live a Live, you played Live a Live, man. Let's go to my main point of this video. I think Persona 3 Reload is a bad replacement remake. it is not a good replacement to the original. It fucks up a lot of things. It's trying to be a replacement remake. It's supposed to be a replacement remake, but it doesn't do it right. First of all, disclaimer. This is purely Fest versus Reload. Portable is not mentioned. So on top of everything that I do mention, do note that almost all portable content is missing from Reload. Second, I have not played episode August, so I'm not very familiar with its issues. Therefore, I will not be mentioning either. However, I am aware that it is not a faithful remake of the original. Yeah, let's get started. Wow, what a nice looking game. This is Fest, by the way. Original is same thing. Like, it looks great. We like how, like, it's not the greatest thing, but it's a nice looking PS2 game. It looks cool. Let's see Reload. This looks like a good remake, right? Looks good, right? Right, guys, this looks good, right? Wrong. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Who did this? Why? What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? There are no shadows. Why is it too bright? Why is it too fucking bright? Why is it like this? By the way, let's see another screenshot of Fest. This is how Fest looks. This is how the dome is supposed to look. The same day, by the way. It was the same fucking day. How did they manage to do this? Why is it too bright now? Why? I don't get it. I don't get why they did this. What's the other things too? This is Stizia, right? This is Stizia in Fest. This is how it looks. Not the greatest area in the game or anything. I mean, it looks okay. It looks fine. This is how it looks in battle. Not a very good screenshot, but this is how it's supposed to look. This is how Stizia is supposed to look. Let's see how it looks in Reload. What the fuck is this shit, man? Why is it green? Why is it too green? Why is it green? Who farted here, bro? Why is it green? Why does it look like that? Why did they do this? Why does it look like that, man? Now let's see it in battle. Why? Why does it look like this? I don't understand. Who pissed here? Who is farting here? What? Is Bowser here? Why does it look like this, man? Why does it look like this? I don't understand. I don't understand why. What made them do this? I don't get it. I don't understand why. Like, this was so fucking ugly. I actually dropped the game here. I did not play Haraba. I did not play Adama. I'm not commenting how they look, because I did not play that part of the game. Because this was ugly. This was shit. It was garbage. Yeah, okay. Now, this is kind of the part that I'm most upset about for this remake. I am very upset about this. I am very upset about this. So this is the first cutscene in the game. This is in Fest. This is how it is in Fest. Let's watch. You see? Look at this shot. Like the alternative shots. I'm going back to Makoto and him playing the Real Madrid final boss. Look how it's fitting in and out. But do you see Yukari? And then Ben Madrid starts kicking in more and more. It's getting louder. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, this is where we stop watching. You see that scene? I love the scene. The scene is very good. It continues on to the this section by Reload is just the 3D section, so we're not gonna look into that. But the first part of it, no, I think this is like one of the best scenes in the entire game. I love the scene a lot. It is a very good scene. So let's see how Reload did it. Let's see how Reload did it. I didn't find it in Japanese version, so listen to the English version, which I don't like very much. But let's go here. Let's go here. Same scene, by the way. Same scene. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Same thing, right? Is he listening to me in my bed? That's cool, right? Yeah, we're doing shots. Yeah. Yeah, damn right. It's gonna kick in any moment. We have a look in your car already. What? Why is she talking?
Come on. There's no way I can't.
That's it. The car scene ended. That's it. That's it. No shots, anything. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Scene ended. Scene ended. That's where it ended. That's it. That's it. It's around same length. That's it. Dude, what the fuck? Where's Burn My Dread? Where the fuck is... Where the fuck is... It's supposed to be a teaser. It's supposed to tease it to the final boss. Why the fuck... Where the fuck is it, man? Why? Why did they do this? There were no shots or anything. I mean, like, the alternative a lot, but... like a bit. Where's the rest of the scene, man? What was that? What the fuck was that, man? This is not the same scene. It is not the same scene. Okay, let's go on to the next scene that I want to show you. Okay, so this is the awakening scene. This is my favorite scene of the game. Similar thing, alternating shots and stuff. Went to that blood, it is not blood, but it looks like blood. Look at how they show up. They're going to them menacingly with a lot of great shots. Now we see Yukari calling back to that scene and trying to summon her persona, but failing. See, the evoker went right in front of Makoto on the blood, in the blood. Do you notice the blood? There is blood on it. And now Magician is heading toward Yukari. So now Makoto decides he'll try to do... Wait, hold on. So now Makoto decides to do what he saw Yukari do, or at least try to do. So now he's thinking about it. He's going through his head. He's seeing Yukari that, thinking, oh, Yukari did that. It must have done something like that. Then he makes his decision, a decision. With all the shots, his heart beating, and then this fucking line. And finally going. Look at that cell! That one fucking frame. And now look at this shit, man. Look at the expression. He's determined. Now look at Orpheus shows up. And then right after Orpheus shows up, now Makoto's in pain. Look how our office was destroyed. Blown to shreds. And Orpheus and Thanatos shows up. Look at that. Look at literally see that shot. Makoto is clearly in pain. And then we see Thanatos aura farming, obviously. Fucking killed Magician immediately. Wasted no damn time. Still out for blood. Then finally killed it. And then this shot happens where he turns back to Orpheus. Okay, wait, we don't want to watch it again. We don't want to watch it again. Okay. So that's how Fest did it. Well, not Fest, but the original. Yeah, I'm gonna call it Fest. I don't know it's from the original, but I'm gonna call it Fest. I'm just gonna call it Fest for clarity. So this is how Fest do it. I love this. I love seeing it. It's very impactful. A lot of great shots. A lot of great animation. Not the best animation in the world, but they did what they could with the budget. And it looks amazing. It looks very good. It fits the style of the game. And it just looks perfectly. And now I fucking love Makoto. Now I'm very interested in Makoto as a character now. I'm just like this guy is cool, man. This guy is cool. He's awesome. I want to play as this guy. He's cool. Okay, so let's see how Reload did this scene. I found that Jimmy is tough for this vision, fortunately. So let's see how he did. Push it too loud. Okay. This is fine. I got no problem with this. Not as good, but it's fine. Legend shows up. Same scene. Yeah, probably Makoto and Yukari. Yukari does the same explanation. That's fine. Yukari tries to summon her persona in the same way. This is fine so far. This is perfect. No blood this time. That is weird. But one mistake. That's fine. That's fine. We got no problem with that. Can also do the same thing with Akutsuki and Kiriko. It's true. It's fine. This is okay. Okay. Now Makoto wants to get up. Okay. But let's see. Forwards one time for no reason, I guess. Then he sees him again. Where the fuck is the Ikari shot? What? How? We don't know what Makoto's thinking. Okay, he put it in his head. Okay. Oh, he's doing it immediately? Okay. Where the fuck are the shots? Where's that epic frame? What the fuck is this? This is not how he looked. What is this stuff? Why is Orpheus showing up like this? Although I don't like this remix of Unavoidable Battle that much, but whatever. Why are we wasting too much time on Orpheus? Why did he show up like that? That's like a very cheap animation. Okay, we're taking too much time on Orpheus. He's spending too much time on Orpheus. Why he still has this stupid explanation? Okay, he's in pain now. Is he fast again? I guess. Okay, sure. We're taking too long, man. Okay, Thanos, you're gonna show up, right? Why is he like that? Why is he like a ball? So why is this animation just like a very basic ass gacha animation? Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? I feel like we're spending too much time, man. Like, saw all farming already, bro. Too slow, bro. Okay, he didn't even... Okay, sure. That's fine. Like, sure. Yeah, it's the same thing, same scene. Sure. I feel like we're taking too much time with this one. And he's not doing the same, what he was doing. He was kind of like a dog in the other one. I know, they can do it last shot, right? Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, we did that. Let you think. Cool, I guess. Okay, so let's talk about those scenes. About the scene. If you wait, no. Okay. So if you didn't notice, this is the frame in the first version after he shoots himself. This is you see this for like half a second, and it's fucking peak. This sticks in your mind. You remember this forever. This frame is great. I fucking love this frame. I love this frame specifically. It's so good. It looks so good, and it was specifically because it's animation, and rather 2D animation and not CGI. They should have made it in 2D animation. What did Reload do? I have no words. Not only did they remove it, but like they did this. Then we see the shot of the camera rising on him, and we see this shit, man. Like Makoto here is he looks so cool, man. That expression is so cool. Like he's like out for blood. He wanna kill Magician right now. He wants to end him. And then we see Reload. But he just went insane. He just went insane. That's not the same thing. He just looks like he went crazy. He's not out for blood. He just looks crazy. That is not the same expression. That is not the same thing. It is not the same thing. This is completely different. Do not interpret this as the same scene. It is not the same thing. It is very different. Let's move on. The fatigue system. Now, this is where a lot of people would have issues. This is where a lot of people are like, but Coco, the fatigue system sucks. I hate that system. It's so bad. Well, that's because you probably think the fatigue system makes it look like this all the time. Makes the body panel look like this all the time, right? You think it looks like this, right? Yeah, this is how it looks, right? No. Most of the time, this is how it looks. This is how it looks usually in normal gameplay. Makoto will have great stats, everyone else will have normal status. It just kind of disappears all the time. You can't. The fatigue system helps you later because you get the great status, which is just very good. The great status is very good. It is very good to have, and you pretty much have it the entire time for Makoto, like Osteabasha. You always have it. You will always have great status. Unless you're going every day, which is fucking stupid. You shouldn't do that. That's your fault. That's on you, buddy. That's not on the game. So there are a lot of common misconceptions with the fatigue system. So, man, fatigue makes finding so hard, especially because leveling is so slow in Persona 3. No, that's wrong. That's very wrong. Leveling is slow in P3 because enemy levels scale slower. The first major boss is fought around level 8. So basically, you see, in C-Build, you kind of level up like, oh, you get 5 XP, you get 6 XP, and you think, oh, that's too low. Usually you get like 20 XP in most RPGs, right? Yeah, it's usually like that. But for most games, you usually fight the first boss at like, I don't know, level 15 or something. Like you get a lot of XP because the first boss, like the enemies kind of scales faster and then slows down over time. MP3 is kind of different. It's sweet. It's very weird. It's kind of like it speeds up. Leveling actually speeds up MP3. It's very weird. They do the opposite, which I like actually. I do like that. I do kind of fuck with that. Like the first boss you fight at 8, then it's like at 16, and then 20, 30, 40, something like that. It's like it scales better. This is why leveling is slow at P3. And the second one is like, fatigue always limits my progress and doesn't let me reach the end. Yeah, because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that. That's because you're not meant to finish a block for one day. The game makes sure you take breaks between grinding sessions. Besides, you can push through if you really want to. Also, as you level up, fatigue becomes slower, and you can pretty much grind as much as you want, which is what I said earlier. Yeah, fatigue kind of becomes very slow. Fatigue becomes very slow later on, and it scales up. It scales up like leveling. It scales up. The more you level, the slower fatigue will be, which is why later on floors are longer, and blocks are longer too, because everything ramps up. So it makes more sense. Also, in Reload, this exact same fucking thing happens with the SP system. That limits you too, by the way. That makes you have to go back. But the thing is, Reload and P5R, but we're not talking about P5R. In Reload, one, you get a lot of SP items. You get a lot of them. You get a lot of SP items. You got a lot of SP items, and you get quite a lot of fragments too, which makes you get full SP. By the way, in Best, you just get SP for free. And you get a free SP and healing. Once you go to Best floor, you get for free because of the fatigue system. If you go back, if you just wanna go to the next checkpoint, come back, get full HP, full SP, then go back again and continue. You're not supposed to manage your SP that hard. It's gonna expect you to manage it between checkpoint and checkpoint, and not between visit and visit, which fucking sucks. I don't like that. I hate that a lot. I like it a lot in P3. And like your Reload is kinda expected to use low SP skills. Yeah, like if you wanna push through, like finish a block in one day, you gotta use lower SP skills. Like you're gonna use fucking Garble like 3 times, not 3 times, 30 times. Like, you really wanna do that? Do you really wanna do that? Like that's fucking boring, man. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And then let's talk about the different weapons for Makoto. So in Fest, you can use a bow, a spear, an axe, books and gloves, one hand sword, two hand swords, which one have different affinities. Bow, a spear, pierce, axe, and gloves a strike, and then you get the both swords a slash. So you can have Makoto have different types of affinities for physical no attacks. Why is this important, you ask? Why is this important? Because normal skills are good in P3 They are very good. You wanna keep using them actually, they're very good. You actually wanna use them a lot. Because it saves up your SP too. And you can crit with them and shit. So they're useful. And they also make up for like, you don't have this affinity, you wanna have this one. It works out. So, what did Reload do? What did Reload do? Admittedly, Portable did this too. But Reload is trying to remake Fest, not Portable. What did Reload do? Yeah, you only get the fucking short sword. Yeah, nothing else. You only get the sword, nothing else. By all other weapons, yeah, you only get the sword. Yeah, get fucked if you didn't have the affinity. Anyways, and also, Reload made normal attacks useless. They are so bad now. You don't have to use them. You don't want to use them at all. You actually don't want to use them. If you're using them, you're actually fucking throwing. Even like if it like threats or you get an weakness, not worth it. Just have first party members, man. Just have first party members. You don't want to use weapons. They're not good. They're just not good now. So let's go to the actually no what the next part is. Oh yeah. The clubs. Okay, so in British Fest, those are the clubs. First you can get a sports club and you get 3 options. You get the track club, the Kindle club, and the swim team. Which gets you the social link, a chariot social link. And like they're not that much difference, but like there is some difference between them. Like a bit some the events and like dialogue. Not too much difference. But they're cool. You get options. And then you get like the social club thing. You get art club, music club, aftergroup club. Same thing with the sport club. And P4 even, they reduced the options, but they made you get different social links. If you do you get sports club, you get basketball team and soccer team. For basketball, you get Ku, and for soccer team, you get Daisuke instead. And then for the social club, there's school band and drama club. If you do school band, you get INA, and if you do drama club, you get Yumi, which are entirely different social links. Just add replayability to the game, which is cool. Like you didn't do that social link, you do it this time. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, so with this in mind, what did Reload do? Those are the P3 clubs, right? Those are the Reload ones. Yeah, they're removed. They've removed clubs. They removed Kindle Club, Swim Team, Music Club, and Flickr Club. So you only get 2 options. You only get 1 option now. You just Sports Club, you get Track Team. Oh, you want Social Club? You get Art Club. That's it. That's it. You don't get anything else. They weren't that much different, but it added variety to the game and added flavor. Well, I don't understand why they're like. I know why they removed them. They were lazy. They were lazy. They didn't want to make as much assets. I get it. It's fucking stupid when it's a fucking remake that has higher budget. Why they do that? I don't get it. I don't get it. And I don't understand why people are defending this, because it's very stupid and it's not useful at all. There is no use out of this. It's not like they made Social Link better. They didn't. Again, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. I'd argue the worst even. I don't know. It's stupid. It's very stupid. Like, what's that? And then, yeah, you know this outfit? You like this outfit? This is what I have to invest. It's called Shirt of Chivalry. It's cool. I like this outfit. It's my favorite outfit in the game, by the way. I like it a lot. It is not in Reload. They removed it. I don't understand why. They were just lazy. I don't know why. They just removed it. I think it's in Dancing, by the way. So, what like, was it? Did they really hate it or something? Like, I don't get it. By the way, the people modded it in Reload already. No, well, not already. It's been a long time, but like, they modded it in. I don't think it was that hard, because people did it. Like, come on, Atlas, you could have done it. You could have done it. Like, it's just one outfit. Why do you remove one outfit? That's stupid. That's very stupid. They added new outfits, but removed outfits that were already there. Like, why? No, we really need the Joker one. Like, come on, man. Come on. Let's move on. Okay. So those are points that I don't want to speak about too much. But I'm pointed to, you know. There's the worst soundtrack. Reload just has a worst soundtrack. It's not. It's subjective, really, but like, we have been listening to the first soundtrack all this time. I think it's better. Like, I don't like the Reload one, man. I don't like the Reload one. And they also made Body iOS. Like, that was kind of like the unique thing about P3. They removed it. I don't understand why. Well, I do understand why, because it's using the same fucking code as P5R, which also has shit body AI, which was using the code of Persona 4 Golden, which also has shit body AI. Like they made body AI just bad, and I don't get why they don't try to fix it at all. They also made Shuffle Time worse. Like, this one, people are like, lol, a new Shuffle Time was cool, with like had abilities and shit, and it's like useful. But no, man. You know why it's worse? One, it doesn't even have the fucking minigame. You just fucking pick. Like, it's not like D4 Golden, which like they had the there's like effects and shit. Where like you gotta pick which all of it, which like makes different. No, you pick one. You only pick one. You get to pick any of them. And they also made them bad in general. I'm pretty sure gold ones are like. I think gold ones are like okay. Also, XP ones are completely useless. You don't want to use XP ones. XP ones used to be really good, by the way. They used to be really fucking good. They like they double the XP, quadruple the XP. I don't fucking know. Like, they were good, and now they're shit. You don't want to use them at all. You're falling if you use an XP card because of that. They're not good. Although the big can of worms is bad balancing of this game. It's even worse than P5R, I think. It's just not good. I don't want to get into it. I don't like speaking about it. I talk about it too much, man. I don't like to. They also removed fusion spells. They replace it with Georgia, but you really don't like Georgia. It fucking sucks, man. it fucking sucks too OP. And it's not even that fun to use. It's just a fucking meter. And the fusion spells kind of like, I actually don't remember how you use fusion spells, but like they're cooler, man. I like them more. And then yeah, no. The biggest thing, the most important thing, all that above doesn't really matter as much as this does. So this is how Makoto looks on reload. But this is how Makoto looks in Guess. I don't know about you guys, but I love that guy. I love this guy. I love this guy. He's so cute. I love him. He looks way cooler. Well, not cooler, but like he's a little blob, a little cute little guy. I like him more. Like, you know, he's trying to look cool and stuff, but like, I don't know, this guy does it better. This guy just does it better. You know why he does it better? You know why he does it better? That's not my main point. That's not my main point. This is why he does it better. So, this is the summer animation. This is summer animation in P3. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at him look at that twirl, man. Look how he does it, man. Look at that shit, bro. It looks awesome. Look at this animation. But let's look at it again. Let's look at it again. Look at that twirl. Look at him do it. I don't know, man. This is way cooler than I don't know. What you're gonna see in a sec. Yeah, now let's see how Reload did this shit. Why is it not going down? I want to go down, actually. I want to go to the next slide, actually. I can't fucking leave. Yeah, okay, cool. Now I can leave. Awesome. Okay, this is how it didn't Reload. Shit, this is loud. Okay, you guys didn't catch it. Hold on. Okay. Look. This is the crit. I like the crit cutting. I like this a lot. I like the crit cutting. But, well, this one starts immediately. I don't know why he does that. I don't know why the video does that. But, yeah. He summoned. Okay, well, I like the crit. Looks awesome. Okay. That looks at normal one. Why did he just do it immediately? What was the 12? Where was the 12? Okay, fuck this shit. Where's the 12, man? Where's my 12? Here, no 12 here. I don't see no 12. What the fuck was that? Why did he do that? Okay, let's see again. No 12. Not 12. Captain, cool, but not 12, man. Where's my 12? I love my 12. I love that 12, man. Like, I'm just gonna say, oh, it's because this is a big guy, yeah. No. Okay, let's see this video also had a P5R version. So let's see how he does in P5R. On P5R, which is not even his fucking game. Let's see how he does it. Look at that! That's cool. That's the same guy. That's my guy. He does that. He does it well. Which looks cool. Look how he did it. Look at that. Like, I would have loved this in Reload. I would have liked this. Like, the same fucking animation. No difference. I fuck with this. I fuck with it. This is how you should have done it. But now they decide to remove it. And you're gonna tell me, oh, Coco, actually, Coco, when you change the persona, in Persona 3 Reload, Makoto does that well. He spins it every time you switch the persona. He spins it in like in the background in the UI. It looks cool. No, that does not fucking count. It's not fucking count. That does not fucking count. Look, he's supposed to. You know how he's supposed to do it? He's supposed to do like this. Look. He's supposed to spin every time he summons his persona. Every single fucking time. No exception. He's supposed to twirl. He's supposed to twirl it every single fucking time he does anything. He has to twirl it. He has to twirl it every single time he does any action. That's my Makoto. That's how Makoto does it. No, he doesn't. No. In the UI, that doesn't count. That's not even the fucking game. That's the UI. That's not in battle. I don't even get to see his model doing it. It's like in the background. It's not in the fucking UI. No, that doesn't count. That also does not fucking count. And we can't say that. That does not fucking count. Do not say that again. Or I will come to your own house and kill you and shoot you on the head and show you how you twirl it right. Sorry. But yeah, don't say that. It does not count. It just doesn't count, man. It just doesn't count. And that's like, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually my biggest problem with Reload. I would not have cared as much about everything else if they at least keep that will in. I fucking love that will. I fucking love that will. Let's look at it again, man. Let's look at it again. I fucking love that will. Look at it, man. Let him switch this. Look at it. Look at that will, man. Look how he does it. It's so cool, dude. It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. I love that shit, man. I love Persona 3. Why did they do this to my game? I love this game, man. Why they do that in Reload? Why they have to ruin a game? They're like, and they're not even stopping there. It's not like Atlas is learning. It's not like they're fucking learning, man, because it's not learning because they're also making this fucking game, man. They're making they were making Persona 4. Why? Like, oh yeah, this looks okay. My TV is wow, awesome. Yeah, this the class looked fine, right? Yeah. Okay. Why is it blue? Why is it blue? It looks okay, but why is it blue though? No, why is it blue? What the fuck is this, man? This is not Yu Narukami. Who is this? This is not Yu Narukami. What the fuck is this logo? Why is it bad? Why is it called that? Why is it called Persona 5 Revival? That's a stupid ass name. Why is it called that? Why did they call it that? That's stupid. That's a very shit name, man. Why did they call it that? Why did they call it that? Man. And you're gonna ask me, okay, Coco, if Atlas is so washed up and they can't make a good game, they're just so bad now. They're so shit. They cannot make games for anything, man. They can't do jack shit. What should I do, Coco? What should I do? I wanna play games, Coco. But I don't wanna play those stupid games. Well, I got you your answer, man. I got you the answer. Oh, okay. That's not the answer. Play fucking Ghost Trick, man. You should play Ghost Trick. You should play Ghost Trick. Go play Ghost Trick right now. Remastered on Steam right now. I think it's $20 right now. I think it's on sale. You should check. You should go check right now. You should go play Ghost Trick right now. Go play Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick is fucking awesome. It's better than all Atlas games combined. Atlas would never match up Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick is so fucking good. Add Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick is my life, man. I fucking love Ghost Trick. You should go play Ghost Trick like right now. Please play Ghost Trick. I love Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick is so good. Well, anyways, you should also play Ghost Trick. Anyway, subscribe to me and like and shit, and share the video to people who like Persona 3 Reload to piss them off. I think maybe. You should also like post it and stuff because like I want to blow up and shit. I think. So like I want to get subscribers. You should like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch and on Twitter maybe. I don't know if you want to. Do whatever you want. But most importantly, you gotta play Ghost Trick. You gotta play Ghost Trick. You have to play Ghost Trick. Well, that's it from me, man. Come back next video, whenever the fuck that is. Also, I'm streaming in 2 days, I think. Come Twitch. Anyways, bye.